Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys a few simple tricks and strategies on how to play as a demo on Killing Floor. So right now we are on the test map on the Exiled Coalition training server. So right now all the Zeds are set to Hell on Earth with 6 player health. So basically right now every Zed that spawns mimics a Hell on Earth 6 player Zed, which means that they have to. If you don't understand the mechanics, Zed's health depends on how many players are in the game. So the more players, the more health that the Zeds have. So if you're playing as a demolition, your main goal on the team is usually supporting your team. At least a good demolitionist. Um, a good demolitionist will sit quietly in the background and they'll jump in to kill certain things when they're needed. Uh, if you're just one of those demolitionists that just wants to like blow everything up, that you can do that, but that also creates some problems for some of your other teammates, depending on how your other teammates are playing. It also depends on the map. It depends on how your entire team is playing. So if you're one of those demolitionists that just likes to blow everything up, constantly just spraying the hell out of every single thing that pops up, like I mentioned, it creates some problems for your team because demolition weapons create a smoke screen that can blind you and your team. So, you know, if you're blinding your team, that creates some problems for your team. Also, if you're just really just spraying down everything, you can potentially rage a Scrake or a Flesh Pound, and if you don't finish them off yourself, and they're raging down at somebody, having a raged Flesh Pound or Scrake uh, on somebody, that could potentially kill you or kill your teammates. So that is one of the problems if you're playing as a demo. And one of the reasons why I mentioned that a good demolitionist should only jump in to kill whenever they are needed. So if you have a team that you can rely on to kill most things without you having to jump in, then that's totally all you really need to do is just sit around and heal your teammates, pick up a few things, pick off a few things like maybe crawlers or stalkers or something like that, something that would usually annoy um, your teammates. Crawlers and uh, stalkers can get very annoying. Same for Husk and Sirens. Those are probably some of the main annoyances from all for the entire game. But either way, uh, playing as a demolition, you have the ability to take down flesh pounds the most efficiently out of all the perks. So that's one of the main purposes of playing as a demolition because you can take down many flesh pounds at the same time with not too much work that needed. I mean, you don't really need to do too much work. to kill a big group of fleshpounds, or clear an entire hallway or an entire horde. The main problems for a demolition is the distance between you and the target, because once your target or the Zeds approach you too closely, your weapons, at least your demolitionist weapons, become kind of useless due to the mechanics of the weapons. Once they're once your targets are too close, your weapons start doing splash damages, and uh, they do less damage because of that, and also um, they could potentially you could potentially hurt yourself. So you could end up killing yourself, or blowing yourself up if the Zeds or the targets are too close. So playing as a demolition, it's always good to have like a secondary weapon, depending on what your loadout is. Usually the main loadout most people probably use is with the M32. And with the M32 you could carry other weapons with it, but for certain strategies, you could carry the M32 and the medic guns, but this is an off-perk weapon, and it costs about 2,700 um, pounds or dash, whatever you want to call it. So it costs a lot of money if you're gonna buy this weapon off perk. Uh, but yeah, but the MK23 is about 500 off perk. But yeah, this is probably gonna be one of your main weapons of to killing like some of the smaller stuff. Like all you really need to do is pick them off with headshots with the MK23 here, and you're pretty much good to go. That's pretty much all you need to do. The MK23 one shot could mostly decapitate most of the Zeds. It also flinches them even if you miss a headshot. So sometimes those flinches can save your life. It stops them from doing their strikes on you. So yeah. But yeah, first strategy is killing flashpounds. You could simply just spray the crap out of the flashpounds if you want, and you could kill it. But you're using up about all 6 shots of your M32. I believe if you do 5 shots to the head, it'll kill him as well. So, yep, 5 shots. All right. But yeah, doing doing it that way, you're using most of your M32's shots, and reloading as a demolition is really slow. So you're gonna need to try to conserve and preserve as much as you can. As sometimes you just don't have time to reload. So like you could kill that first flesh pound, but what happens if the other flesh if there's another flesh pound that shows up? You don't have the time to reload, or what if you kill that flesh pound and you have a raging Scrake coming towards you? So the best the best way usually to kill flesh pound or some of the bigger stuff is to do grenade combos. And then you only used about 2 shots or 3 shots. I kind of lagged there, but let's try that again. All right, 2 shots. Let's try that again. I did that one with 4 shots. But yeah, there's many ways you can do this combo. It just kind of depends on you. Like sometimes you just wing it and you just kind of do whatever. You can just spray the crap out of him you want. But yeah. Other way is using your pipe bombs. So you gotta throw one pipe bomb here, let the flesh bomb come, and you can finish them off with the M32 if you want. Easy, right? But you gotta realize that sometimes, at least most of the time, a flesh pound, when a flesh pound spawns, there's usually always like a siren with him, and the siren will pretty much just scream and destroy your pipe bomb. So sometimes the pipe bomb combo is viable, sometimes it's not. Alright, let's try this with two flesh pounds. Right? Kill two flesh pounds like that. The other way is abusing a little, I guess, a bug. But you know, Killing Floor is full of bugs. And you know, it's pretty much just become a part of the game. So whether or not you like it or not, it's there. So watch. I just killed 6 flesh pounds just doing that. Alright, so the most risky Zed to kill as a demo is the Scrake. Unlike the Flesh Pound, which has like a weakness to explosive, Scrakes don't have that weakness. So explosive damages don't do as much damage to a Scrake as it would like a Flesh Pound. And some people don't know that, uh, and sometimes they'll spray down a Scrake and uh, you have a raging, and then it'll rage the Scrake, and you'll have the raging Scrake on you. And then, you know, like I mentioned earlier, if Zed or the target Zed is too close to you, your weapons kind of become useless. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys maybe one or two different tricks on how to kill a Scrake. The first one is abusing the little pipe bomb glitch. So all you do is just wait for a Scrake to come by, and then once your pipe bomb's about to activate, you just shoot your medic gun at it, and it'll kill the Scrake. As you can see, if you don't do that, the pipe bomb isn't strong enough to kill the Scrake. And then you'll have to finish him off with the M32, which uses pretty much your entire clip. If yeah, I believe you would have to do 6 shots to the head for Scrake with the M32 to kill it. Yeah, 6 headshots. So it's about the same as a Flesh Pound, but it's a lot riskier. So the best way is obviously the pipe bomb glitch. Either that, or what you can do is abuse another bug that's in the game, or I don't know. I guess you could call it a bug or call it whatever you want. But either way, you can put the Scrake in like a slow rage motion where they are raging, but they're still just moving really slow. And all it takes is two M32 shots to the head. And then once he's in his slow rage, right now he's on slow rage, you can just kill him. You can shoot him as much as you want, and he'll stay like this. Just don't let him hit you. If you let him hit you, he will start raging for real. So playing as a demo, um, like I mentioned earlier, Husk and Sirens are a big nuisance to some perks, and the Husk with them shooting fireballs all the time, it can throw some people off. Like if your teammate's playing sharp, if you're playing a sharp as a sharp, and you have that Husk shooting at you constantly, it kind of makes it hard for you to aim and kill other things that you want. So if you're playing as a demo and you have some other teammates that are on your team and they're kind of struggling due to the Husk, you could jump in as a demo and kill the Husk. Uh, at least you could at least shoot it at least once. If you shoot at least once, it'll at least stun him. If you stun the Husk, it stops him from doing any sort of attacks. Uh, so that lets your teammate, that allows your teammate to carry on with the killing. And eventually, if they clean up most of the Zeds that are in the way of the Husk, they can they could eventually kill the Husk themselves, or if you want, you can kill the Husk for them. So, for example, if you shoot the Husk once, it'll stun him. But if you do a headshot, uh, it'll kill him. Oops, I must have missed. Either way, I believe if you do a headshot, it'll kill him with the M32. But if you shoot him somewhere in the body or wherever, it'll stun him the first shot. But I believe it almost always takes two direct shots would always kill a Husk. All right. So besides Husk, there's the Sirens. Sirens can be a big annoyance to you as a demo and to your team. But as a demo, a siren, when they scream, they could blow up your explosives and stuff like that. Like, if you have a pipe on the ground and a siren comes and screams around it, it'll destroy your pipe bomb. And, sometimes that pipe bomb, you really need that pipe bomb there to save your life sometimes. So, if the siren screams and destroys your pipe bomb, then you're just out of luck, right? As well as if a siren screams and you're trying to kill stuff, the sirens can destroy uh, your shots. Like if you're throwing grenades, the sirens will blow up your grenade. If you're shooting at the siren with some certain explosive weapons, the siren will destroy those explosive weapons, explosive projectiles or whatever you want to call it. So sometimes it's good for you as a demo to kill the siren if your teammates aren't as well. But even if you're trying to kill a siren, there's like a big group of Zeds there. You could always just combo them out with a grenade spam or something. Grenade M32. But either way, it's pretty much the same as Husk. It takes about 2 shots to kill the siren. But if you haven't already seen my other video, you can stop the siren from screaming. So sometimes you just need to stop them from screaming. Alright, so she screamed, but I canceled all her screams, so I didn't even get hit. Alright, so also playing as a demo. Like I mentioned earlier, a good demo sits in the background, or sits in the back uh, to jump in to help your team whenever you know that you are needed. So let's say if you have uh, one or two teammates that are shooting stuff, and you see that they're caught in a reload, and there's some immediate threats that are really close by, and he's stuck on doing his reload animation, then that's when you want to jump in. Or if there's way too many Zeds that your team can't really handle themselves, then that's when you jump in, and you can help clear those uh, big groups, a horde or whatever, pretty quickly. So once you clear them, you can let your team uh, start doing what they're doing again. So let's say maybe we have a bunch of stuff here that needs to help that you need to help clear out. You just quickly combo everything out, right? So yeah, either that, or you can just pretty much just sit in the back and relax, heal your teammates or do whatever, and you don't have to be you don't have to have kill counts to matter on your team. So as long as you know what you are doing, as long as you are helping when when your team needs the help, then that is your uh, that is your role on your team. So yeah, this is probably gonna be it. These are pretty much just simple tips and stuff like that to show you guys a little bit on how to play as a demo. I'm not that good as a demo either, so but I just thought that I'd show you guys or tell you guys some of the basic stuff that you should or you could know as a demo. And obviously, this video only covers a certain strategy, a certain loadout as a demo. I didn't go too much in depth about the other weapons or the other weapons or the other loadouts as a demo. So, uh, I'll see if I can make other videos on those, but this is mainly one of the biggest loadouts that if you master this loadout, you're pretty much this is pretty much all you really need. So the last few clips that I'll be showing after this video is just a simple, uh, just a few simple games, or not really games, but it's just some short clips of me using these strategies that I just showed you in a quick game that I played with just myself. I played them on the extreme and super extreme mods that I made for my servers. Those, if you ever play those mods, it has some of the hard squads that you would encounter in a normal game, and some are harder. Some are just it's mostly just custom spawns with flesh pound and scrakes throughout the entire game. But yeah, I show some of the strategies that I showed you guys on these on this video, on those clips, to show you guys that it works in game and everything. So either way, hopefully you guys learned something. Sorry for my stuttering and stuff like that. I usually don't like to commentary. I don't like to do too much commentary stuff. So all right. So thanks for watching.
his arms. Please tell me that is not a chainsaw he's got. Fuck, sorry. A chainsaw? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, Gov.